Without marketing, you can help people. Without delivery, you can't keep them. Which matter more?
Without marketing, people will not hear about you. Without, good delivery, the people will leave. And to be long lasting in the business, you have to have both. If you want to build the team or you want to scale, people have to hear. You can be the best trainer in the world, but if people don't know about that, you cannot help people.
What I see nowadays that people are constantly chasing the sale. A normal person can sniff that.
I have to give the value for unknown person. I'm new in the market, so I was providing value. I was providing free advices. I would follow up people for free. They would lose even 10 kg for free. Why? I just established relationships. So that client, they come later on. Some of them, they started with my coaches because I built so much trust to them.
Guys, welcome back to Sherify podcast. My guest today is Milos Vukovic, known as Ricky. As you remember, he's been here a while ago. Ricky is a founder of PTD Fitness in Dubai and a builder who turned discipline from world-class karate into real business machine. Last time we covered his journey. Today we pull numbers and system. How PTD acquires, sells, delivers, retains, and scales. Real metrics, real decisions, wins and mistakes. Ricky, let's open the playbook.
The playbook is big.
Man.
We have many playbooks.
Let's start from the beginning. From great coach to great business, retention, psychology, and scaling without losing soul. Why I say losing soul? Because in past 2-3 podcasts, the guy's been inside and saying, ethic, left, right. So if we can start from the beginning. First of all, welcome, obviously.
Thank you, brother. It's good to see you again here.
So when I say business, what comes on your mind? Because obviously you've been living through that, through all values, through all episodes.
Yeah.
So let's start from the retention.
Yeah. So, first thing what come on my mind is a relationship. It's a relationship. Every business is also, especially service business is also a relationship business. We have to build long-lasting relationships. And if we care about something, we don't want to lose it, right? We will give our maximum. So, we have to have a good relationship. We have to have, of course, economics, good team culture, and so on. Good marketing, sales, everything. But the first thing what coming on mind is definitely relationship.
Yeah, we've been on a call prior this episode, and
maybe that we should post that call. It was so good.
It was really good.
It was so good.
But you said one thing. Without marketing, you can help people. Without delivery, you can't keep them.
Yep.
So which matter more?
Yeah, and for me, both. Without marketing, people will not hear about you. Without good delivery, the people will leave. So, and to be long lasting in the business, you have to have both. So I'm not against it's just a market. No, we have to market. It's our duty to market ourselves. It's our duty. If I want to serve more people, of course, if you have your circle of 10, 12 clients, that's good. You're happy, perfect, stay there. If you want to build the team or you want to scale anyhow, have 30, 40 clients online, or you have to do, people have to hear. You can be the best trainer in the world, but if people don't know about that, you cannot help people.
Yeah, and where do you go? When you say word, they have to hear about you.
Yep.
Where do you go? Organically or through the channel of paid ads? Obviously, you master that.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm big fan of paid ads, and when you master that, master. I'm pretty good, but it's always you can always be better. I'm currently in a master marketing group. We're the best marketers all over the world, from all kind of industries, and it's like a high level paid group. To be just there and to hear some questions of the people who are doing like a $3 to $5 million a month in any kind of info business, sooner you get someone else's problems, sooner you have also the answers. So you can predict what can happen on the scale. So I'm big fan of course, the paid ads, but organically, it's long. It's like a long lasting, but you have to, be there for 2-3 years post, and no one will guarantee you that you will succeed. So for example, you are very charismatic. You are great for organic, but maybe someone is not. I was not in the beginning. Maybe someone today can say, "Oh, he's charismatic," but in the beginning, like I would not know to go and speak on the camera by myself. So, and someone else can be a really great coach and can build a business. So they don't need to do that in the beginning. They have to master. You have different channels of acquisition. You can. If one failed, you have like 6-7 others. You have DM strategy, you have lead gen, you have call funnel, you have ESL, webinars. All of them works. What is the best for you at that moment, and that market you serve.
I would just add on thing, because I believe that this podcast is crucial for somebody who wants to save 3 to 5 years of
minimum.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Of making mistakes and actually hearing from real experience. When you say the channels,
yep.
What would you say for somebody who is new into business and wants to acquire the leads?
Yep.
What would you take as a first one? Is it DM?
I mean, if you're not big in a let's say in a marketing, and I think the easiest way it's a DM strategy. Like a DM strategy, you have different kind of DMs. So you have DMs on the higher level when you can use, for example, ManyChat and different automations, etc. Or you have you can do DM, for example, from Ads Manager, where you can target proper people, retargeting, do lookalike audience, all that. These are different levels of DMs. So more you're advanced, you can get better leads. But if you don't know anything, the easiest way, like I said in Serbia when I was on the presentation, I said, this small boost, which you should never just click there, because it's like doesn't make sense. But even that, if you have a good testimonial with a client, for example, good testimonial after the session, and client is happy, proper client, happy, lost some weight, whatever, feel amazing. Say, how do you feel after the session? What is how do you felt before we started? What would you say to someone else who think to start with me? That's more than enough. And whoever like the post, just DM him. Hey, how are you? Are you looking, for a content, or you have any fitness goal? First, give the value. So don't go in a sales, because first you have to establish.
Yeah.
Yes, don't go in a sales. First, you have to establish relationship. Give something. Give advice. If you go fast in a sales, first you will maybe feel bad. Because But if you have a true intention, the sales will come. If you say, oh, okay, I see, do you plan to do this? How is it going? Are you doing it with yourself? Did you ever had a personal coach? By the way, I'm helping people to lose weight, this and this. We can do a consultation, free of charge, whatever. And if you say, no, cool, okay, great, here is some value, here is what you can do by yourself at home. So build the trust, build the value. Then the client will come back after 2-3 months. If you follow up after, which I was doing, I give the value for free. I give even some advices, even write the program for a week or two, what you can rotate, and ask after 2 weeks, hey, how is it going? Did you start it? Most of them, they never started. So, okay, let's do the session. You see, it's not going to do by yourself. Some of them, they start. That's great. Perfect. I ask them, how is the result? What do you feel you can do better? And then again, they start with me because I keep the relationship.
Yeah.
It's obviously, why would they go to anyone else? Doesn't matter how much it's cheaper, whatever, when they see the value. It's all about value.
I totally agree. And I can relate to your point where you are saying, okay, just be friendly.
Yes.
Do not be salesy. Do not be spammy.
Yes.
Do not be too aggressive. Because what I see nowadays, that people are constantly chasing the sale. A normal person can sniff that.
Yeah.
Fuck, this guy is trying to sell something.
Reptilian brain always feel.
Yeah.
I mean, in sales is nothing bad. My end goal is to sell, but it's without selling, I cannot help. But I have to give the value for unknown person. If they don't know me, I'm new on the market. So I was providing value. I was providing free advices. I would follow up people for free. They would lose even 10 kg for free. Why? I just established relationship. So it didn't have, okay, I will sell him one day. But it was my genuine thing. like I feel help, and I was following my clients, and that client, like they come later on. Some of them, they started with my coaches because I built so much trust to them.
Yeah, you were saying that on a call, and I was like, man, fuck, how the hell this guy scaled? You said like at some point you had 80 coaches under you.
Like 70 employees, 75, but 55, 60 coaches and 75 employees. Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
how? Just tell me how. Man,
We just started.
I genuinely, I'm just lost because I'm trying to scale my business, and I won't lie to you that it's fucking hard, man. Humans are the worst kind of I would say human beings. I have to say human beings to deal with. Like I sometimes I was like, fuck, is it easier to just speak with animals, than just it's really hard. Just if you can just give me 2-3 snapshots, what is the roadmap for scaling? What is the first thing that you are looking at? Okay, I'm going to scale. Is that a good CV? Is that your intention, your gut? What is the first thing?
It's mostly my gut. I want to, when I speak with the coaches, I want to see like, okay, doesn't matter did they finish the faculty of sport or physical education, or I love professional athletes because they had to do the hard things even when they don't feel it.
It's discipline.
Yes, it's a discipline. So you do it something, like do the boring things that bring results and make it fun. So I like to feel, what was your like a tough client? Like how did you handle tough client and make him your top client, or you switch the energy? Someone was like, oh, bored on session or empty. Okay, great. But you are the leader on that session. You are the leader. So you should be like, how did you switch from that moment to someone make it in love with training? So do look at highlight of the day. So if they have that kind of story or any kind of, okay, what was your best transformation? I want to see how they did it. Okay, how many of them? Doesn't matter about transformation of the six pack. It's about the expression and emotion when they speak about that client. So you see that someone is excited about working with people, or you just transactional. So, and I say, yes, you have amazing coaches who can be, because the training part of the training is mechanic, and you have to know mechanic very well. But I like to tap in a psychology. I like to see emotionally, do they enjoy this? Will they look forward to it? Because the client will feel. The client will feel if someone genuinely care. And that care, it's something will bring a long-lasting relationship and keep people long. Even if you don't know something. For example, when I started and I had some female clients and I was not like I didn't know what about disastis recti but I learned. I finished the faculty of sport and physical education. I can learn that in 3 hours because I have the proper knowledge behind. So even if I say, hey, I'm not sure, but I'll let me check with my colleagues. I call my mentor from Serbia, who is like a professor on the faculty of sport. I ask, give me advices, bam. Immediately I bring the value. So, but it's because I care.
But I have to quote you again.
Yes.
I'm sorry because it will be so many things that I'll be quoting you on a podcast, because obviously
that call was so good.
As I said, the call was good.
It was like a 2 hours call.
You said clients don't quit on you; they quit on their future when you stop painting it.
Yes, people believe when they don't see the future with you, and then someone else will paint bigger. So what does it mean? You have to set the goals. You have to paint the goals, next steps. People will say, oh, but they left because they achieved the goal. You know how many clients I had, they achieved the goal and they still used to train for 5 years. How many of you have like I know you had like when you were doing in personal training, it's like long-term relationships. So it's a setting, because what is the goal? Okay, one is the goal, losing weight. The next, like we said, the transformation. But what is transformation for that person? For some, yes, for us can be like maybe six-pack, feeling good, superhuman, feeling energized, sleeping well. But for some people, for some guy or lady, it's okay. I want to feel more energy during the day. I want to see myself in 15 years playing with my grandkids, walking on the stairs, No one needs for me. And I feel like a super dad or super grandpa, whatever. Even we had clients who are 90 years old.
Wow.
92 years old.
Fucking hell.
So and then of course you can accommodate for them to feel a bit, accomplished and a bit challenged, and to feel good. So you cannot do like a proper training, and you should not. But for him, for that person, even doing a boxing a bit from the chair, it's a movement. It's achievement. And that's, for that person, that's a transformation.
So in another word, you want to say that coach has to adapt himself to a client.
Absolutely. Yes. Of course, if you are, I was professional athlete. So one is, if you are preparing yourself, I am preparing, for a world championship, or I'm preparing myself for a bodybuilding competition. That's something different. You have to follow. But still, even on that level, the psychology of the coach to understand how do you feel that day when you had 3 trainings a day, meaning a lot, right? Mm-hmm. Why no Djokovic have the coaches? Why the best athletes have the coaches? Can they really teach them a bit more technique? But it's about seeing something on the side, the small details, and fine-tune it. So I believe, purely that we have to, it's not about high intensity, it's not about low intensity, it's about, for that person, that day, the right intensity to feel amazing. I want the training to be highlight of their day. I want to make them addicted on training. So it's a healthy addiction. They look forward. So they have a feeling, okay, I feel of missing out if they don't do the training. You integrate that in their lifestyle, so they just look forward. You have the clients, they will say, oh, I have to send emails, I have to do this. That's the first red flag. Okay, you have to immediately think how to prevent this, because your duty is to make them in love with training. And that's how you will help them.
Is that ultimately the way that you reduce the churn rate?
No, this is just one part. So we spoke last time about 6 human needs. So I learned this from Tony Robbins, and I finished all of his from Day to Destiny, Business Mastery. It's literally 5 days, walking, jumping 16, 70 hours a day. So it was from 7 p.m. till 10 a.m. in the morning. And you have to jump at 5 a.m., 6 a.m. Why? Because he knows that people cannot learn just sitting for 3 hours. They know you can sit 30 minutes and be in focus, but after that you have to move. Motion create emotion. But the first 2-3 hours, so every 30 minutes you have to put yourself in a beautiful state on demand. Once you train yourself when you are tired, because it's easy when you're rested, when you slept well, when you do it, everything is fine, no traffic, everything is going perfect, then it's easy to put yourself in a beautiful state. But you train yourself to put yourself in a beautiful state or power state when you're super tired, you didn't sleep 10 hours, you do the jump, you do the move, you trigger yourself, because when you're in a low emotional state, you cannot make good decisions. So that's one of my rules. When I have to make some decisions, if I feel that I'm in a lower emotional state,
get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, put myself in the zone, do the training, jump, run, motion, create emotion. Put yourself, I even like to touch my chest in the chest and that's my power move. Yes, so put myself in the zone. I was doing that before a fight, everything. So I trigger myself. That's immediately I go in a, zone.
This episode is sponsored by Protocol CRM. Protocol will be live very soon. I'll be dropping down below the link where you can go on waitlist. So the guys, they're onboarding first 50 coaches and at $199 per month for a lifetime. Other things which are included inside, the application is fully AI automated and you will get direct support from engineers. So it's a huge benefit. The application itself is something else I just wanted to mention and to thank them for supporting this podcast. I just need to add something very quick. I've seen the thing when somebody said, I don't know who said, but they said, energy is something that we create. So you can hear often I don't have energy. Yeah, you don't have energy, but energy is ultimately something that you create. Do something about it.
Absolutely.
And just to get back to previous sentence when you were speaking about 92 years old guy.
Yeah.
You know what is my goal? My goal is to be healthy, fit, and have decent amount of muscle at the age of 65. When I see a person 60 plus in the gym, lifting weights, doing heavy duty, running, whatever, there are still some guys who are in the gym at that stage of life. This is my goal, man. And this is something that I want to be when I get there.
Yeah. No, I agree. Once I used to train one guy, like a net worth is like a 5 billions. Mm-hmm. But actually his son started doing the business and I used to train the son. 28 years old, very smart, super sharp. He said, I asked him, why do you train so much? He said, because I want to be able to jump, bungee jump, because he's jumping still, to go on a Kilimanjaro when I'm 75 if I want. To do whatever I want, is 75. One other very successful friend, he was not client, but friend, a kind of partner in one business, very, very successful guy. He said, he's planning to die in 110. Of course you cannot plan, but his goal, I want to be able to have sex till 95. Because he's intentionally planning, say, even if I woke up something and even, because still he's not obsessed with this, but he have the pattern in the body which he feels sign, I need to focus more rest. I need to focus a little bit more on this. But he's like traveling all over the world, very, very busy guy. But imagine that you're planning that. So it's always expanding. It's expanding. I believe you will now move. You're at 64 on 85 because you're.
Because I've seen the people at that stage. I've never seen somebody who is extremely old and doing the workouts and all this stuff. But there are some people definitely. We are talking now longevity, which is which will be, I believe, within, if not now, the ultimate goal in fitness is not anymore having bunch of muscle, being ripped, being fast, you name it.
Yeah.
It's
being
all
superhuman.
about longevity, exactly.
Yeah.
Being healthy, living healthy, and living long life healthy. Because living long life isn't the same as living long life healthy.
I agree.
And this is something what is...
And super functional. So you can... And muscles are part of this. Because after 45 and 40, if you don't stimulate muscles, the muscles are going down, right? So muscles came to be one of the biggest longevity organs. It's like a longevity organ.
It is.
Because more muscles you have, I don't speak about extremes. I speak about sustainable mass, which you should have and stimulate to grow, like with age, you will be more functional. Because if you know that you will lose, 100%, you're losing, I don't know what is the percentage every year if someone don't train. Like it's a few percent, but it's compounding. Like probably it's more when you're 50 plus than when you're 40s. Depends. But if you're stimulate and you're doing compound exercise, doesn't matter. I believe you don't need to do like a super hardcore trainings, but just keeping yourself and stimulate muscles. So it's your body say, I need this. Let's keep it. And what will make you more functional? So this is one part of this. Of course, we have gut health. Everything
I think
is like
as well. They mentioned one of the very first thing to look at are genes. Actually, genetic plays very important role.
But you have genotype and phenotype. You can, you have two twins, and they have almost all the same genes, and one can die. If we had a situation, and the one is like looking 10 years younger, because our life also dictate which genes we will stimulate.
Yeah, obviously.
Our surrounding.
100%. I cannot agree anymore on that, to be honest. Ricky, shall we move to 6 human needs? You mentioned this.
Whatever you want. I like to follow the flow, bro. So just follow the flow. And
that was something that we were speaking on a call. Quite, I think it was mainly about 6 human needs. If you can, what are the 6 human needs?
So 6 human needs is something we teach in PTD Fitness. So we have literally our script retention playbook, like how to keep the clients, give them the vision, etc., and to be happy and satisfied. So they stay long and really achieve the results. So 6 human needs. In every business, in every relationship, every human person, they have 6 basic human needs. And that's also when you come back to the leadership. So what I see, the biggest leadership skill is care. People feel when it's care. So that doesn't mean I will be babysitting people. I can say the tough things, this is not good, but we should do like this because of this. Are we on the same page? So I always ask, when people see the rejection mode, I say, are we on the same page? And I explain why should we be on the same page? Because we are. And I think just people need to be reminded often on that. So let's go back on 6 human needs. So 6 human needs is like first we have certainty, okay? Certainty, and how I'll transfer this in the fitness. So certainty first, you have a coach, first of all, who is right on time, right? He's not late 15, 20 minutes, he's reliable. But what is the second certainty? You have to see, oh, this guy have the plan. He knows what he's doing. He will not injure me, right? So that's a first level, first basic surface. Okay, you are like a certainty. So in life, certainty is like, oh, we have what to eat, we have where to sleep, so we are safe. The second thing is like when you have certainty, what do we need next? It's uncertainty, right? So you have everything, for example, in Serbia, why we came, we didn't have a bad life, but we know we can do it better. We know we can do more. There is something to excite us. Okay, that's part of the growth as well, but also uncertainty. People need uncertainty. And uncertainty here can be a variety and fun. So, and I don't say, hey, we should be like because for one, maybe business CEO, 40 plus, for him, like is a main being certainty and growth. But maybe for one mom who is like a 35, plus years old, she just got delivered. For her, maybe it's the most important, variety and fun and growth. Then, even if you're like a primary human needs, because everyone have 2 primary human needs. The third is significance. So I believe that every client, because it's a service business, relationship business, not just fitness, first fitness business as well, but it's also many more. So should feel significant. So we all have our significance. I was world champion. You are, like a super high level professional person, like an online coach worldwide. So I'm now entrepreneur, and that's evolving, right? So we are not same identity like before, but still in a relationship with a coach, the client has to feel that he is the most important client. And you should not, and that doesn't mean you're faking. That means you're fully present there on him, and you remember what he's doing, what he likes to do, without being, salesy or fakey. I was genuine there, and my client was genuine feeling that. Because I'm fully present. Sometimes, of course, in 6-7 years of doing trainings, I sometimes felt, I did training mechanically, but I felt it was not enough value. Why? It was not because of the training. I was not present 100% at that moment there. But I go and revise that. I come in the car and I'm immediately aware. The next session I give even more. Because we can easily go and take for granted, like in a relationship. Like you in a relationship, everything become in the beginning lovely, jubbly, everything is fun. But if you take your partner for granted, you'll start later on, can you help me this? No, you will take for granted. And I always remind even my wife, and I think that's very healthy for a relationship. Hey, we should not take each other for granted. Not just that she not take me, but it's each other. What that mean? Nothing is guaranteed. So it's better like this because you give more value. Sometimes you will have a great relationship, but you will just become a friend. And you say, they're paying me. No, you still have to be a professional. You still have to be, you have plan. You still have to show progress and growth. Because the time will come if they don't feel the future, or you feel like without feeling significant, it will go next. So then we have connection and growth. We have 6 human needs. Connection and love. What I mean, it's like you're not just there on training. You are texting after. You care about how they eat. It's a follow-up. It's accountability. So you're not showing up only 3 times per week or 4 times. So you are in touch with the clients all the time. And really, that make huge difference. You can be the best personal trainer but what is the best personal training? Is it the best personal technique? Is it like I'm teaching you the best technique, or I'm transforming your life and identity and still have very good technique, but I'm changing your lifestyle because you start enjoying it, and your whole life is better because you look forward. And then we have like a 5 is like a growth. So growth, we all need growth in our life, right? So we need to grow. So how to grow, how to show growth and progress to the people. He want to lose 30 kg, for example, right? And I say, people say, you should motivate clients to succeed. And we spoke last time, I believe it's opposite. So first show them success and they will be motivated. Show them the small wins. It's a dopamine. You have serotonin 3 months from now, 30 kg, and you have dopamine, small wins. Oh, you lifted that bar, empty bar, deadlift, first time, amazing. Our goal for this week is hitting 3 things without canceling. Amazing, great. So people feel every training like a winners. If they feel like a winners, they will come more and they will look forward. And then in 3 weeks, they will start changing. Oh, I have a coach. I'm actually, healthy, have a healthy lifestyle. Before was, I'm not sporty person. I like that. I know I should, but it's pushing yourself. But when they start speaking after 3 weeks, I have a personal trainer. He's amazing. Or I start, take care of a little bit about food. So they start doing everything by themselves. You're just guiding them. And then we have part of something bigger. Like we can go more and more, but that's 6 human needs which we need to cover in any kind of leadership, relationship, anything. So yeah. So that's the key for me in a leadership, in a retention, everywhere.
But now my question on...
Sorry, stop me if I start speaking. No.
My question on the back end would be, what if coach has 12, 15 classes a day?
Yeah.
And I have to say that maybe it's not appropriate, but I think as much as your volume goes higher, your quality will drop.
Would that mean? Yeah, listen, that depends. There is a scale. There is a scale. For some people, earning 3,000 euros in Serbia, we say, why you need so much? For example, in your village. Oh, yeah. But then you change. You say it's a different. So, of course, there is a limit. There is a sweet spot. You cannot do 12 to 15 sessions. But yeah, everyone have the different emotional resilience, different mind. For some coaches, you will have 2 sessions, and that doesn't guarantee quality.
No, I'm just wondering in terms of scaling, in terms of following up, because I'll tell you from my own experience.
Okay, for example, how many is that session? If we work in a gym and we work outside, so we have the driving. So if you have like 150 sessions a month, right? So that's a high top level. Like we had even 240. But that's like a one time. You cannot sustain that. And but still, we have a 200 clubs, 200 plus club. But I never push people to do this. But sometimes they want to, and they even speak with the clients. Oh, let's train more, so people know. And it's also when you connect some clients in the gym, so you're not only traveling, so you have back to back. We had one coach, Steva. Steva started at 4 a.m. but till 9 he finished 5 sessions. Whenever you ask him, he say, "I'm always with a smile." Ogi did like the most sessions, for example, in a year, like an average. Whenever you ask him, he asks him, "I'm chronically fresh." Whenever you ask him, say, "I'm chronically fresh." You ask him in the gym, he say, "I'm chronically fresh." He repeat this sentence. It's a funny story. His brother came. The brother, he was waiting like for a year to come to us. So because we told him first it's early, he came, and after 7 days he gave up. He said, "He told me he's chronically fresh," but he is, because he trained himself, and he was not having like a big jumps. Like he was doing like 140 sessions, but all over the year. Is it July, August, doesn't matter. So average. And it's just a mindset, repeating himself, and he feel good. And you can see that he feel it. But the other side, you have people who are doing 80 sessions and they feel tired. But of course, there is a limit. But it's a lot on the mindset. A lot.
Yeah, but again, my question was completely different.
Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Good that you clear this one. My question would be how the quality can stay the same and how somebody who works ultimately 12, 13, 15 sessions, how we can implement these 6 human needs and actually...
You cannot do 12, 13 sessions a day. But I don't know anyone who is doing like you have people, I did 12 sessions, but then tomorrow they do 3. So, and what is the average of the week? I always ask, okay, because you will say, I had like 10 sessions yesterday, 12. Okay, but then if you tomorrow have 3, and then day after, what is average? And then at the end of the week, you see that it's like an average 4 hours a week.
Yeah.
So it's a different.
Because I'm speaking from my experience. Back days, 2019, 20, and 21.
I mean, I did it.
I used to work, I swear to God, I used to work 75 hours per week.
I believe you.
From Monday to Friday. I would go at 4:30 a.m., 4:15, and I would come home at 9:10. But then I pay the price. The price which I don't want to pay anymore. And that's the reason why I'm just now putting myself through lens and putting these 6 human needs. Maybe...
But what was the price?
Man, the price was that I was drinking every weekend. The price that I was every 2-3 days with the cold sore. The price was that I was always, I would say, in low state.
Yeah.
And then I was just, how do I get through? Coffee. No sleep. No morning erection. Health. That's the price, ultimately. And then it just, I felt that I'm numb. You know, when you feel this numbness.
Yeah, I think the worst in being in life is numb. It's better to feel the pain than being numb, because then you're avoiding pain. But I mean, I did it, and everyone experienced what they experienced. And it's, I believe, for example, if you just came and you have a kid, like I did, and you have a kid, you just came, so I had a bigger purpose. I didn't think I'm tired. Because I had a bigger purpose. Because if I'm by myself, maybe I would have, more time to go out with the friends and then see, I was working 3 hours today, 4 hours. Today I'm proud. I did also 3 years without Friday even off. But that was my bigger purpose. I used to have a nightclub in Belgrade. So I left something which was comfort for me and good, and came in a totally uncomfort zone and uncertainty, big uncertainty, because I know I can do something, but I don't know how. This is now the only way. Yes, I was thinking of next, but I don't know how. So I was fully present, and my purpose was not giving me the time to think I'm tired. So I think the purpose, we always tap in the one zone of income or whatever, of growth, and then we have to tap in the next level of purpose so we can be pulled. Because at that moment you was working, but today I know you're working sometimes even 15 hours. But you say, it's a different. But still, even what you're doing now, for someone will be tough.
Yeah, but I have to benchmark one thing, that I used to think that I can work only with my muscle at the time.
Yeah.
Very stupid. And I know many youngsters maybe are thinking same as me at that time. The money was amazing, and I was thinking, okay, I'll just put more hours. But no problem.
But check where you came now. That was your process.
Yeah, but that's what we said at the beginning of the podcast. Let's save 3 to 5 years of time.
Good.
For some.
Ask me. I'm
exactly.
Yours. Whatever. So, today is
I just want to run through
Q&A.
Your CRMs, admin, staying out of bout, man. Like how you pulled the sheets.
I mean, I show you of it.
Man, it was like, what the hell these guys doing? I was like, you open this drive and it was documents all over the place.
Yeah, I probably have plenty of books written, never posted anywhere on any topic I want.
How do you run that system? Like, what is your go-to? I would say, let's say advice, because obviously there is something behind that, as you You posted several days ago that you are opening some mentorship
Yes.
space. So if we can, maybe you can give some small sneak peek about.
Yeah. So it's exactly what you said. So it's like for people, for fitness entrepreneurs or who want to be entrepreneurs. But of course, it will be I will choose very wisely with who I want to work because I want my student to succeed. That will be my biggest success. So I need to see that people already are successful. They're already doing maybe 5 to 10K a month by themselves, and they tried, and they have the drive to do this, but not the drive. Okay, I will want to make my business because I want to make more. I want to have more time. I know this will not have them more. They will not have more time in the beginning, right? I don't want to say, oh, it's easy. Is this? Yes, it's easier when you have someone to guide you. Yes, you will see a lot of things. I can save the time, and I will save you 5 years of time if you already have desire and you want to do this, and if you're ready. Because, or some people will never even succeed because until you figure out something by yourself. Even me, I was teaching, I was coaching I was like learning from like a plenty of mentors. Like till now, like a $250K I paid in a different mentors. But as you know, like you don't have personal trainer, businessman. You have some kind, but probably I'm the only one who did it properly. Who built like a $50 million business like in 4 years. So it's like a proven. So, and I took from the IT. I was learning from IT, also from the gym businesses, like a Hormozy Gym Lunch. Then we have Dan Martel. We have like a Jeremy Haynes, like a marketing. Then we have like a Bedros Koulian. We have like for sure 10 names where I was Tanner Chiders. So all of this, and then imagine like conserving all those knowledge and finding what works for you. So even just to get, you cannot go through that and to find what works for this business. You can find one thing, second thing. So the biggest value here, so it's like a fitness CEO, or it will be $50 million blueprint. But I don't want to promise people you will make it. No. I will show you I cannot do it instead of you, but I will show you, okay, these are the channels of the marketing. This will be the best for you. These are the templates which will work for you if you have to accommodate. You cannot just, copy paste. Yes, sir. But it's also, okay, what is the behind? How do you send data back to Facebook? How do you find, for your niche? What is your unique mechanism? Okay. How you position yourself? I'm, buy my 12 weeks trainings. Like,
why you are different than anyone else?
Yes. What is your system? Okay, I don't have it. Let's build it. And let's live it. It's not just for the marketing, but then you have to deliver. Okay, it's training, nutrition, accountability. How? What is different? Who is your niche? Okay, let's find. You don't need just one, but then you really narrow it. And then you when you focus on this, you're different. But then, if you want to build a team, like you said, it's a leadership. How to hire people. How not to just hire, I will just hire my friends and family, which is probably the biggest mistake. You can hire, we have 2 of us, let's open the company and we bring third. And then we have one coach and, he didn't solve like we would solve. And then all the problems came out, like pop up. And everything was lovely in the beginning, like I was looking, but it's like we should just make a website and press the button boost and the people come.
Yes,
and
for sure.
For sure. And everyone who is doing a little bit serious business, and now like they know that's like such a joke, such a joke. Without serious knowledge and optimizing the system, like I said, sending back, how to speak with your account, like how to give back signals to Meta. And one is like when you are alone, which is easier. I will show you, okay, this and what is the biggest value. So, for example, like you said, if we have one person in different markets, different mechanism will work better. And it's also recognizing. So you don't need to do, I will do VSL, a recording in 50 minutes. I will go and tell you, go and record this. Go record this next 3 months. So you have to test next 3 months, and then after 3 months you have to check. And then you have 6 months marketing agency, right? How many marketing agencies are there who are not like narrowing and really know the knowledge for that? And I don't say they're bad. But it's still, when you have to test something 3 months, it's already cost you like opportunity cost. It's not just about ROI, I got this ROI, but how much did you lose not having the right system? these next 3 months and losing money on testing.
If I can just add one thing,
Yes.
that maybe I can as well give you
And this is
some
just part.
insights.
This is just part, marketing is just part of
Yeah,
it. But
no, I just want to touch upon the mentorships.
Yes.
I've been part of several mentorships
Yes.
already, and I'm changing constantly
Yes,
my
that's
mentors. One of the things that I learned that not every mentor is very honest, first of all.
Yeah.
Why? I was part of huge community.
Yes.
The guy is super smart. But then he scaled the business, obviously. But people who are under him are not giving that amount of value as you would get from him.
Yeah.
But as the business is huge, you get opportunity to see the guy once, twice a week on a group call. I was in mentorship for 12 months. He texted me when I was getting big wins, when I was generating money, or just to celebrate, as you said, small wins. But then I was there stuck for another 5-6 months. I was paying for this mentorship, and then I quit. So several days ago, the guy texted me on Instagram. Hey, what's up? How's everything? Blah, blah, blah. I was thinking, man, I was part of your group for 12 months. You send me 2 messages. Now when I'm not giving you money anymore, this is the part of marketing, obviously. And I don't think even he sent this message.
Yep.
But I just want to say...
It's a win-back campaign.
Yes, but I just want to say from somebody who knows the game, it's very sour.
Yeah, but I would say like this. It's all about how do you position yourself. If he sell this, I mean, one is if I sell the personal training, I will sell accountability. Here, I'm giving you the knowledge and I'm giving you direction. You have like a group, and it will be $20,000 for 6 months. And if you look this, it's like a 6 months, 3,500, 4,000. I mean, this will be probably the best investment ever. And I truly believe with my heart that, because I know if someone has potential to do this, this will be a very big shortcut. Yeah, because you have only just marketing system without like no knowledge about hiring, building, and also it's about avoiding mistakes. That's the you know in $50 million business you have to make some mistakes. I mean, probably you don't, but I made them, which cost you 500,000 euros or 1 million, and that's a knowledge. You can prevent such thing that can make your much
save the time.
Oh yes.
Save the fucking time, as I said. Man, save the time. Just if you don't know something, do not ask for free advice. Go and pay for it, and you will get advice. That's what I say always. Yeah. What is the best advice you can get? The one which you paid for.
Yeah, I mean, it's always the easiest way to find someone who already did it, and if he's doing any kind of mentorship to take this. I was doing that. I didn't find on a person building personal, because you don't have in the world now like a coach, as long as I've figured out. You have here, because here is we started, but still on a 50, 60 coaches all over the world. You have I think gym guys in the US, but they're coming with trucks. You have platforms which are doing marketing, just marketing, but with a full time. You have to be a leader. You have to have an organizational chart.
But it's as well, sorry for interrupting.
Yes.
It's very hard to stand out nowadays because there are so many mentors out there who never done anything in their life and they're just selling a dream. As this fucking crypto guys, what the guy, this Forex guys, what the hell? They're just selling a dream.
Yeah, it is.
But you need to ask yourself, is that actually for me?
Yeah, you become rich with selling book How to Be Rich.
That's what they do. That's what they do.
So how do you make money selling discourse? So so here is different. I don't want to put any point of anyone. If anyone is able to produce results for the students, it's great. And of course, it's about how many of them you can reproduce. So the thing here is your PTD Fitness is like a very known brand. And we obviously have the history. And I was not planning to do this, but it's like a natural step because there are people are asking me. And I want to give people next level. Even maybe someone from my team will come, hey, I want to build my own. It's better, okay, come. You have to pay for the mentorship.
Obviously.
You have to pay for the membership because it's different. And it's also the time and knowledge, and it's at the next level. Because if you're not emotionally involved, financially, you'll not be able to make money.
Man, if somebody doesn't, why I don't give for free course, even for my close relatives?
Yes.
Because they will not appreciate
They do not appreciate. Exactly. Sometimes I give, and I know, but not full time. It's just tiny thing. If they do this, let me know. So, because they will not appreciate. They say, yeah, I would appreciate. No, listen. Once you are like a financially involved, and if you're not ready to make decisions, you'll not be able to be an entrepreneur. Let's be honest. If you have a proven system, okay, this is blueprint. And I don't have a gut to find the resource or because obviously if I want to do this, if I want to do something else, this can be replicated, the systems. This can be replicated in many businesses because this is it's just, I figure I manage this for a personal training business, but I have more businesses. So it's about, if you don't have this, that means also your risk reverse is very low. So it's also, you will not be in for a business. Yeah. And for the business, you have to have a little bit of this because nothing is guaranteed, right? You still have to work. You still have to learn the skill. You still have to deliver. You still to be a great leader. I cannot be a great leader instead of you in your company, right? I will teach you how to be, or to teach you how to hire someone who can be a better leader than you if you are
basically what you are saying. You are saying, I'll show you what have I done.
No, I will show you how you can do it.
Yeah, okay.
And how we did it.
Okay.
And what works today. So yes, we have the history, I will give you a blueprint, what works today, because what was working, for example, 5 years ago for me, it doesn't work anymore. In acquisition, in Dubai or Serbia, it's different. And it's different when you are investing, for example, in the marketing, 1,000 dirhams, 10,000 dirhams, or 200,000 dirhams a month. Yes. It's a different pocket of audience. And if you would want to avoid to get a very unqualified leads, you better know the game. And but that's just the first step, right? That's the first step. After that, it's a first point of touch. Second, are you hiring someone? How the appointment setter will work. So yeah, and then synchronicity of all system.
I just want to close this one because I asked you about CRM admin. Man, admin work sucks, and you showed me so many tools that you are using at one time. How do you stay out there without actually burning out? What is the go-to? Is that the team management? Is that your knowledge that you invest in? What is the go-to tool?
So you have to understand who have different quality in the team, right? So each person have different qualities and needs different kind of leadership. So kind of similar, but not. And then if I know that your quality, for example, is great, you're sharp on time, you'll do whatever this, but you'll not be resourceful for something else. So that doesn't mean, okay, I can teach you this and I can expect. But if I see that this is your quality and you can be resourceful in your things, okay, I just will not expect this. So then I take the best from you. So having the people, sometimes I'm leaving them to think. Sometimes I just say, because when I am obsessed, sometimes I'm very in storytelling, and sometimes I just say, yeah, we need to do this. And they say, but we don't understand you. They say, figure out. This is the end goal. Why? I'm testing how much is someone capable at that moment, and it's not, oh, you're not capable. To see how will I coach them, or to see what can I rely. And that's your building over there is. And of course, they say, you just are smart people. Yeah, and you just tell them what to do, they will tell you. But yeah, you have to come on that level and still, just if it's your company and you just bring someone to run, that will never gonna happen. You still have to be the vision guy. You still have to, you are the entrepreneur. You have the steps. Someone can do operational things. Someone can maybe manage people better. But you're the one who will see what will happen in 1 year in the industry, in 3 years. You're the one who will take the risk and go and do something bigger and potentially take the risk, maybe lose, but Because the CEO, some CEO can be a great CEO, but they don't have the risk capacity. Maybe he can run your company better than you, but you're the one who will bring this on the top if you know how to.
Makes sense.
So burning out, I don't know what is that. For sure, I'm tired sometimes, but I don't have this word in my thing. That doesn't mean I'm not tired sometimes, but it just putting myself in the zone and having bigger purpose.
Well,
we just pump the energy now. We just started.
Crazy insights, to be honest. Now I just want to close this one because there is we have to film one more podcast. I'm sure, but I just wanna get out of you one hard lesson that you got and that you said, okay, I'll pull the plug. I don't want to get there. I want to stop. How do you recognize this stuff?
Like pull the plug? Like what
in
kind?
Like I want to give up just on the thing that it doesn't work. How do you recognize that the things? Because you had several businesses, right?
Yeah. So it's simple. So first, every business looks amazing in the beginning, right? But of course now when you have a little bit more experience, you can see, you can calculate, you can take some risk and calculated risk, whatever. But is it after? They say, I heard one sentence from Kevin O'Leary. If it, after 2 years doesn't bring money, it's a hobby. I mean, it doesn't make proper, it's a hobby. If you are like the only one or you have 2 persons, that's not a business. It's like a very expensive job because you have to take care about others as well. And if you have the systems in the business which support even when you are not there, it's just an expensive job because you have to work like 24/7 because you are obligated or you're like even for other families. So I used to import here. I mean import, but I just went out with a minority. So I know my quality there, and I bring the connection. I will open the door. I like when someone cannot do something. Hey, this is hard. Let's find a license for this. I'll do it. I'll come on the top. But I know I'm not operational guy for that business. I just know myself. I will not be operational guy. Doesn't matter whatever. I'm not operational guy, and I just figure out and I say, oh, guy. I'm out. Say the guy who say I want to work with you, to stay you in the business even more. And I'm staying. For one thing I left. We still import wine and rakia here, which is important. Like with the fitness business, but for me it's like also important because we are the first one from Serbia. Yeah. So for me it's more than a money. It's more than the money. It's
about legacy. Yeah.
Yes, it's about something which no one did it.
Okay.
And for me, it's like, honestly, I didn't make maybe 2,000 euros from all those containers. It's not about, but it's about, okay, we did it. We did something good for our country. Our branding is here. And that makes me excited. And I stay in that. So then we have the food business. And I know, okay, this can be, can bring some revenue and etc. But I will not be operational. I'm not hiring now who will just be operational because I will even not spend the time here to manage someone who will be operational, and then just brought the partner who will be operational, and I will do my skills. Yeah. So you feel this. It doesn't. You have to have the limit. Yeah. But it's a tiny. You have to feel it. It's tiny. Are you making excuses because it just doesn't work? It doesn't work, and you jump from one things on another, and then from another to another, or it just really you have to have. Okay, I invested this much money. I tried this one. I tried to learn those skills. And I'm not entrepreneur. I can be maybe great. Anything else. I can be entrepreneurs. You have entrepreneurs. So entrepreneurs, if, for example, someone come with a project and wanted to come to do under umbrella of PTD. So they invest. If I like, they invest. They build together with me part of BTD, but they're ready with my guidance to be entrepreneurs. So they get a system, they get call center, they'll have like everything set up. So and of course, it's like a much easier to grow like this. And then you get of course, some revenue share, not just salary for that, but because you're ready to invest. And I will invest if I feel this is work, because if I don't feel, I will not even start. But I need to see the people will be obsessed about this. Yeah. You know how many people? I say to everyone in my team, and they know, if you have idea, which can be additional, supportive, not just I open personal training. Okay, you are obsessed. I would do like a boxing boot camp, whatever. Come, let's make the plan. If that makes sense, I'll guide you, and you can do it under this. But then you be ready to work until you make it, and not me doing for you. I'll consult you once a week. I'll give you what to do, and you have to also invest. So to be able to grow, because if you're not ready like this, you'll never be ready.
Makes sense. But you know what makes me sad, man?
Well,
I just want to pull the last line.
Last.
Before,
The third last.
Before we say thank you, and before we say to people where they can find you if they're interested into your mentorship.
Yep.
And I have a friend from Serbia. I don't want to mention anyone, but I just seen that
but his name is Marco. no, maybe I made the point.
Yes, yeah. I've just seen that the guy is selling PDF formats of training, and I've just filmed last week here AI empowered platform. How far is Serbia from the world, man? We are running 30 years, and it's just scary, man. It's fucking scary.
So, I don't know, like, he's selling what?
PDF formats of the training, so on script, basically.
And just that, or this part
I
of the
don't
funnel?
know, this is the part of the program, but I've seen the script.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying how we are far away from the world, and then people are just...
I mean, if it's just only that, yeah. But because you're doing low ticket just to pay the price, for acquisition for the high ticket. Because you're doing just a low ticket, and you don't have like 1 million followers, you probably will pay much more in acquisition for that client than what you can get.
But
If it's a part of a session, because that's a strategy, then it can be something different.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
My point is that just like I had the guys from Serbia last week here, and they launched the business of AI, and it just how world is going.
Yeah,
on this direction we are still sitting.
Yeah, I mean the AI is good, it's great, but the human relationship is more important than ever.
Of course, 100%. This is just something that will be automated.
Yeah.
So now, just to wrap it up, where the people can find your mentorship funnel, any page where they can see more what is about. And,
We don't have still any funnels, anything. It was something which I kept in my mind for sure, maybe for a year. And I just posted at 5:30 a.m. one morning. And I know when I do that, there is no back. Now it's just a moment, just something I was waiting. So I was not doing any, even I'm big in marketing, I didn't do anything. I will probably do it. But the point, I just posted, I get 5 calls, probably 2 sign-ups, because I just said, okay, this will start soon. I'm building this. I want to see where they are. So people can find me on Instagram, Milos Vukovic Riki. It's like and sorry guys, if I don't answer, I'm probably 7 to 10 minutes a day on Instagram, my average time. But I give people my WhatsApp when I see, and that's on WhatsApp. I'm available 24/7. When I work, I just put on autopilot. But yeah, so it will start. We will build probably the landing page. But as people already know me and know the things, and that's I wanted to tap first on the people who really know what they will get, and to be my first success stories, to make them huge ROI. Because that's my first goal, how they make money back and make ROI. That should be the goal when you're a mentor.
Understand? Very well, sir. I just want to thank you for being here with me today. And obviously, we have part 3 now.
Yeah.
Because we didn't cover half of the things that we were about to cover. So guys, if you like this episode, please do not forget to subscribe, comment, ask Ricky question. So again, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, brate.